This is my first client today, and she wanted to go more lived in, all over a little bit darker. So I mixed up some 5N, some 6N, and some 7GB in the Kinder color. And I mixed it with 10 volume because she has some grays and she wanted somewhat of a permanent coverage. So we applied it all over to her roots first. I always do like the entire outline section, and then I take little slices throughout each section and drag the root down really good, as you'll see right here. But I just take a slice, apply to the bottom and the top section so I know each side is good and saturated. And I just continue this all the way up the back section. Okay, and now that I've finished the entire quadrant's root, I'm going to switch over to the next quadrant and start that root. Basically, I'll do all the head, all the quadrants, get all their roots applied. That way they're processing and they'll be a little bit darker throughout. That way when I apply like the balayage style low lights, they just are a little bit lighter. So it's a little bit more dimensional. Now that all the roots have been colored, I'm going to go back through each quadrant. I'm going to take slices first. Then I'm going to take my Tangle Teaser brush and brush through the color. I really love this brush to brush through color just because it doesn't have the beads. It doesn't grab the hair and break it because it's still in a state where it can still break and it can stretch the hair and it's just not healthy. So I just like to take the softest brush and comb through that color, make sure there's no harsh lines, and then I take chunky weave since I'm doing more of a balayage style color and weave that onto the foil and take it about halfway to a little bit over half, and then I'll take my comb or the brush, whatever I decide to use, and comb through that color to make sure there's no lines in that foil as well. Once I get to the top area, I like to brush it up a little bit and then lay the hair a certain way so I can kind of see how the natural fall is, and then just kind of weave where I want the dimension to lay on her dry hair. And then, of course, I just take it and weave it and melt it down a little bit. But on the top section, I leave it a little bit higher than I do in the bottom because I want a good dark rooty area. Because the underneath has all the low lights already, it's what's giving it the dimension. The top, I just want it to be kind of soft and subtle and blended. This is right after I shampooed, conditioned, and toned her as well. I just used 0.5 of clear and I did 0.28 BB just to tone some of the warmth down, and then I added some 9GI just to keep it kind of natural and subtle. So nothing that's like a big change in her all over tone, but it's just more neutralized basically. But now, after I blow dried, I'm going to go in with my Bionic 1.5 inch curling iron, and she is a long barrel, so I can take bigger sections and get her all curled up. And I did use the Matrix Miracle Spray, I believe is what it's called, plus the Design Me Mousse, and a little bit of a texture spray before I prepped her hair.
Outside, people will be like, "Oh, your hair's just so cute." So it's like
section of the hair, I always take my Color Wow hairspray. Just soak the hair in it. That way I know everything's going to hold for a little while. And she has thin hair like me, so I know the curls are going to fall out. So if I just take the extra precaution and spray it, it'll last her a little bit longer. Section with all of my hairspray.
You might as well cut me out.
This is where I really like try to soak the hairspray in there. And then I grabbed my big wide-tooth comb from I believe it's what it's called. And just lightly comb through all of her curls, so it just gives it that like beachy curl.
It's so hard to use your.
And also pinch at the roots, so I'm not like making her hair flat to her head because we don't want that. That's
So
not the
pretty.
ideal. And then when I have it come through how I like, I always go back over it with the hairspray before I turn it around. And then look at her. She's so excited.
Yes, that's what I was
It's
thinking.
such a good change.
Yeah,
It fits her so much
no, I
better
don't
than
care
that
about that. No, this is what I was thinking.
warm blonde that she had going through. And this will last her like 6 months to a year. And more my
Yes.
how I
Oh,
look because today was my lazy day. If you
Absolutely.
can't tell.
Thank you.
But her hair looks so much better, and then in the next few clips you'll kind of see
She's
what
sassy.
it looks like in the
better.
sunlight
We're gonna take a lot of
and in
pictures.
pictures and
Okay.
videos. So thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my video.